I'm Kelly from Traxxas, and today we're going drag racing with the DTS-1, the Traxxas drag timing system. With the DTS-1, you can turn any strip of smooth asphalt into your very own personal drag strip, with authentic NHRA staging and your choice of Pro or Sportsman lights. After we race with the DTS-1 as a standalone system, we'll use the Traxxas Link application to control the DTS-1 directly from a TQI transmitter and an iPod Touch. Traxxas Link's powerful drag racing feature allows you to capture all the data pro drivers retrieve after each run, including elapsed times, reaction times, trap speed, and more. You can even share results with friends wirelessly and run full rounds of eliminations right from your transmitter. The DTS-1 uses lasers to determine the winner of each race with millisecond accuracy, and everything you need to race is included in the box. The staging console, which includes the NHRA-style Christmas tree, the finish line console with speed trap and finish line beams, and 6 laser reflectors. Setting up the DTS-1 is easy. After installing 4 AA batteries in each console, you unfold the tree and slip on the sunshade. Next, install the ramp on the finish line console. The ramp will deflect any vehicles that might hit the ramp. Power both consoles on, and they'll electronically link. The consoles can be placed at any distance apart up to 330 feet, which is a quarter mile in 1/4 scale. Next, set up the laser reflectors so that they are in line with the laser apertures and parallel with the consoles. Now we can align the reflectors more precisely. On the staging console, press and hold the option button until you hear 2 beeps. The lasers will turn on, and if the reflectors are properly positioned, you'll hear a rising tone. If the reflector doesn't align, just move it until it does. To better see where the laser is hitting, you use the height gauge molded into the reflector. If necessary, insert the 2.5mm wrench into the laser height adjustment ports to raise or lower the beams. To align the finish line console reflectors, press and hold the set button until you hear 2 beeps. Then align the reflectors the same way. The LEDs will flash to show you which reflector to align, then turn solid as the chime plays to let you know when the reflector is aligned. Now we're ready to run a race. Out of the box, the DTS-1 is set up to run Sportsman lights, also known as a full tree. Press the set button to begin a race. The tree will light like a runway, indicating it is ready for you to roll into the staging beams. When the car breaks the first beam, the pre-stage LEDs will light, indicating you're about to stage. Roll forward to break the stage beam, and the DTS-1 will show you're fully staged. When both cars are staged, the DTS-1 will drop the tree to start the race. After the cars pass through the speed trap and finish line beams, the DTS-1 will show the winner of the race by flashing the LEDs in the lane of the winning car. After the LEDs flash, the DTS-1 will keep the white LEDs on to make sure you see who the winner is. If you launch too early, you'll red light and be disqualified. Drag racing with the DTS-1 is fast and easy, and you can compete with any type of RC vehicle. When you add the Traxxas Link application, you can control the DTS-1 directly from your transmitter and experience drag racing with even greater realism. Traxxas Link offers a full suite of features to customize the DTS-1, capture all the data pro drivers retrieve after each run, and even run full rounds of eliminations with up to 32 drivers. The Traxxas Link application sets up the ladders and shares results with all the drivers. Let's check it out. To operate the DTS-1 with the Traxxas Link, you'll need a TQI transmitter with a docking base, which can be purchased separately to upgrade any TQI transmitter. You'll also need a 2nd generation or later iPod Touch, or you can always use your iPhone. Download the free Traxxas Link application from the Apple App Store, and you're ready to link the DTS-1 for incredibly realistic NHRA drag racing. The application takes you through the simple steps to link your TQI to the DTS-1. Our DTS-1 is already set up, so we're ready to go. Let's make a solo run with our Courtney Force Edition funny car, then we'll check out the results. With the Traxxas Link, you can start the race directly from the application. We'll use the factory default settings, Sportsman Tree, and Easy Staging. Our starting line and finish line are set to simulate a 1/8 scale quarter mile. Now that you've got a baseline for performance, we can begin tuning our car and honing our driving skills to improve our results. To set up a race with your friends, touch the All Racers button and add New Racer. Type in each racer's name and email address. The email address lets you share results with your friends even if they don't have a TQI or the Traxxas Link app. Add as many racers as you'd like. You can also customize each racer with a photo or an image stored on your iPhone. If you're racing with other drivers who have TQI docking-based transmitters and the Traxxas Link app, you can create a racer network and wirelessly invite racers to the network. Each racer's profile will automatically upload so you can select them for each race. Since you're controlling the DTS-1, you are now the race director. But now, we're ready to start that race. Touch Start Race and the app will show you the selected staging and tree modes. Here we're using the default selections of Easy Staging and Sportsman Tree. Now add the competing racers to the Lane 1 racer and Lane 2 racer field. With your racers in place, all that's left to do is hit the Start Race key. The DTS-1 will light its LEDs in sequence, inviting you to roll into the stage beams just like you do when you start a race manually. After the race, the results are shown in Race History as an elimination bracket. Touch the bracket to pull up the drag race results screen and view the elapsed time and trap speed. From this screen, you can add a comment, share the results via email, or even touch Show Time Slip to see even more race data. The time slip looks just like the paper slips full-size drag racers collect from the ET Shack after each run. The time slip shows the driver's names and lane position, each driver's elapsed time, also known as the ET, trap speed, reaction time, also known as the RT, and the margin of victory. The track name is also shown and can be customized with any name you'd like. If you're a sportsman racer and participate in bracket racing, Traxxas Link has got you covered. By default, the Traxxas Link app runs heads-up races for equally matched cars. But if the cars you're racing aren't equally matched, bracket racing levels out the playing field. In a bracket race, each driver specifies a dial-in time. This is the elapsed time, or ET, that the driver expects to achieve at the finish line. As in full-size drag racing, the dial-in time is selected by the driver. To determine an appropriate dial-in time, drivers can make a few solo passes to see how quickly they can get down the track. Here's an example of how dial-in times level off the playing field between cars of different speeds. If the Lane 1 driver has a dial-in time of 6 seconds and the Lane 2 driver has a 4-second dial-in, the DTS-1 will stagger the tree lights so that the Lane 2 driver will get his green light 2 seconds later than the Lane 1 driver, giving the slower car a head start. If both drivers hit their dial-in times on the nose, they'll both meet at the finish line. But if a driver posts an ET that's faster than his dial-in time, he breaks out and his opponent automatically wins. If both drivers break out, the race is still on, and whichever driver came closest to his dial-in time is now declared the winner. When you enable bracket racing on the DTS-1, fields will appear on the Start Race screen to input each driver's dial-in time. Just touch the dial-in field. When you start the race, the DTS-1 will automatically stagger the tree lights based on the dial-in times. After the race, the Traxxas Link app will show each racer's dial-in time on the time slip. Heads up or bracket racing, there's no more authentic way to drag race than with the DTS-1. Traxxas Link packs in a ton of capability and flexibility. The simple interface makes it easy to run races, collect data from each run, and share it with your friends. For Traxxas, the fastest name in radio control, I'm Kelly Snyder, and I'll see you at the finish line.